Charger week, San Diego Superchargers coming into town. We got to get fired up for their defense. We had another good day today, albeit indoors. Have you all been out here for a while?
A little bit.
Yeah. Teeth are chattering.
How much does losing Philip Lindsay affect the offense?
Well, we're going to miss Philip, obviously, both in the run game and the pass game, and in the leadership category. He set the tone. He was our pace setter. So we're looking for a bunch of guys to step into his shoes that he left and pick us up where we will miss him.
How do you split those reps between Booker and Freeman?
Well, I think a little bit like we did in Kansas City when Royce was down. So Book will get a bunch of runs, and then we'll have, of course, Royce take the lion's share.
With almost a full season with a core organization, how have you seen those two rookies grow, and where do you think they can grow from?
Well, they grow every day in practice. They're giving us good insight and feedback during the game. Really like how they've been in between series these last few weeks where they've become more prominent, in the game plan and also in our scheme. So both those guys have grown a bunch from way back when we got them in early May.
You had a full season with 15 games with Case now. Was there a point during the season where you really felt like you were connecting?
Well, I think from the very beginning, even that first Seattle game, I think Case came out blazing. He's done a lot of good things for us. A lot of the things that Case does for a football team don't show up in that formula for the quarterback rating, but he's done a super job of leading us and getting us in the right run game concepts. And we made some strides recently in the red area. I don't know what we are, 15 for 19, in our last 19, but Case is responsible for getting us in the right protections and things. So made some great strides in that department.
You mentioned his leadership. How much is that a credit to him that he's been able to incorporate so many new guys?
Yeah, he's a steady Eddie fella. It's hard to get him flustered, thankfully. So he's adapted, and amended his game to fit the guys around him and really done a good job of keeping us all buoyant.
Along those lines, how's he handled the outside years? Playing quarterback for this franchise is a little different, as I'm sure you know. How's he handled that?
Well, I think he's handled it well. I think coaches and players alike, handling the outside noise is not difficult. I think we're all much harder on ourselves than anybody from the outside ever could be.
Everyone has to deal with injuries, but have you ever had to deal with injuries to this extent throughout a season?
Oh, I probably haven't kept track of those, but that's life in the big city. That's this sport, the sport. So everyone needs to be ready to hit the ground running when we do lose somebody. It's no fun for sure, but that's part of the deal.
What kind of improvement have you seen from Garett Bolles this year?
Garett's been working hard. Really like the way Garett is improving his technique. He doesn't have a lot of football. I say this a bunch when in our staff meetings. A lot of us have played football since we were in the 5th grade. Garett's not one of those people. He played lacrosse and did some other sports. He's a world-class athlete who picked up football late in life. So a lot of the things that may be inherent to some people who have played football their whole life are foreign to him. So he's definitely learning on the job. And he's learned on the job this year in his second year in a whole new system. So he's had now 2 systems in 2 years. So that doesn't make it any easier for a guy like him either.
You saw Bosa in his debut early this year.
Yeah.
Is he looking like last year's Joey?
Oh, shoot, now he's out there all the time. When we saw him a month ago, he just came in on some 3rd downs and made life tough on us. Now he's out there full time, and you can tell he's hitting his stride. So we've got to have a good plan for him so he doesn't completely wreck the game. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.